My name is Lisa, a company employee working as a system engineer. I live alone and have been leading a fulfilling life in my own way. However, my life up to this point was largely thanks to my sister Marlo, who made me go through a lot. Back when I was in middle school.
Hey, Lisa. Don't you think this is super cute? Doesn't it suit me perfectly? It's made for me, don't you think?
Oh, sure.
Come on, show a little interest. Mom said it looks good on me.
That's nice. Hey, more importantly, are you okay with your high school entrance exams?
Geez, my name means beautiful princess, you know? That's why it's Marlo. Just like my name, I'm going to marry rich and live a good life, so no problems.
That sounds wonderful. Marlo is our beautiful princess, after all.
Marlo is glamorous. A rich match would suit her well indeed.
Right. Well, I have homework to do, so I'm going back to my room. As you might have guessed, my sister Marlo was spoiled by our parents. Because of this, I've had my share of troubles numerous times. However, I took these experiences as negative examples and managed to learn various things on my own. On another day.
Isn't this cute?
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Is this something you bought recently? Since it's here, I'll use it for you.
What? Hey, don't just decide that on your own.
Don't make such a fuss. She's your sister, so show a little patience.
Hasn't Marlo given you plenty of company over the years?
In times like these, it's common sense to defer to me, your elder sister, you know?
Just like that, she would deliberately come to my room and take whatever she wanted. After living like this for a while, I moved out upon graduating from university. Since starting to live alone, I haven't gone back home even once, nor have I been in contact. But on this day. Hello, it's been a while.
What do you want?
Well, I called to let you know that I'm getting married.
What? Marlo isn't married yet. And besides, there's no way a man would choose you in the first place. You might be getting scammed.
Don't say things like that. Well, I'm going to hang up now.
Wait a minute. If a man chose you, he must be serious. Then you should introduce this fiancé to Marlo.
When I called home after a long time, it was my father who answered. And he came up with something utterly preposterous. In fact, I had heard from relatives that Marlo had caused various problems due to her personality. Why would I ever give my fiancé to Marlo?
But Marlo wants a marriage partner too, so it should be your duty to pass yours on to her, shouldn't it?
How could that possibly be my duty? Are you kidding?
We're dead serious. It would be better to give him to Marlo. Just do it.
No matter what I said, my parents just repeated the same thing. Realizing that continuing the conversation wouldn't change anything, I hung up. To avoid any trouble later, I also told my fiancé about this phone call. A few weeks later, on a certain day, I was walking near my parents' house with Idris for some errand when.
Huh? Lisa, what are you doing here? Wait, what? Could it be, is this the rumored fiancé?
Hello.
This is my sister Marlo. Marlo, this is.
Hey! I'm way more beautiful than Lisa, so let's get married.
What?
This is the first time someone's proposed to me like this.
You don't have to take her seriously.
Geez, Lisa, you finally understand. You've always been so slow. We're busy every day, so make decisions faster.
But since you bothered to bring him all the way here, I guess I can forgive you for that.
No, it's not like I brought him here on purpose.
Right? Just like Marlo said, you've been a little useful, so we might overlook it.
Indeed.
That's not what I'm saying.
Crazy. It's unbelievable to see such a handsome guy walking with Lisa. With me, we'd be a beautiful couple, turning heads everywhere.
Well, getting noticed isn't necessarily a bad thing.
See? This guy gets it. I'm glad you're reasonable.
Unlike Lisa, you're quick to understand. How about we all go out for a meal somewhere?
Yay! Mom, that's a super idea.
Then let's go right away. Lisa, you must be happy to finally be of use to Marlo. Ha ha ha.
Neither Marlo nor my parents listened to anything I said. And while I was still taken aback, they took Idris and went off together. But I thought this finally wrapped things up. Several years later.
Lisa, you're there, aren't you? Come out.
Come out this instant.
Hey! You can't pretend you're not home.
Yes, just wait a second. What's this all about? Stop yelling, geez. What do you all want, coming here together?
We've lost everything. The savings, the house, everything.
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't understand, so please just go home.
At least listen to what we have to say.
Ugh. I don't have anything to talk about, okay?
Idris. That guy turned out to be a huge playboy, creating tons of debt. And he cheated repeatedly, putting me through hell.
What's with that man? There's no way we could handle him. And it's all your fault, Lisa, because you introduced such a man to Marlo. This happened.
That's right. If it weren't for him, we'd still be living happily in that house. The three of us. That man was nothing but a curse.
Lisa should have married him.
Me, marry Idris? That's ridiculous.
Why not?
Because Idris was just an acquaintance from university.
What? An acquaintance? Wasn't he your fiancé?
No, he wasn't. Sure, Idris was looking for a girlfriend, so I thought I'd introduce him to Marlo. The person I was walking with near my parents' home was Idris, an acquaintance from my university days. Idris was notorious for his bad behavior towards women since college. However, because we had mutual friends, he kept pestering me with messages saying he wanted a girlfriend. Initially, it was annoying, but then I thought it would be a good idea to naturally steer him towards Marlo. Once they realized this, Marlo and my parents were.
You were planning to deceive me from the start, weren't you? Don't mess with me.
I'm not messing around. I'm dead serious.
If this isn't messing around, then what is?
Exactly. Not just Marlo, but you've put me and your mother through this too.
Enough already. Just go home, will you? I was having a nice nap with my daughter.
That's the situation. Can you please not disturb our family's cozy time?
Wait, who are you?
Her husband.
Husband, and did you just say daughter?
Yes, I did. Anyway, you're being loud. Can you just leave, like, now?
Lisa, this man is your real fiancé?
So, Idris wasn't really the fiancé after all.
That's what I've been saying. Thanks to you all jumping to conclusions. Things worked out quicker for us.
I want to get back to nap time with my daughter, so seriously, leave.
Hey, Lisa's husband? I'm several times more beautiful than Lisa, right? So why not ditch that mundane life and hang out with me instead?
Our Marlo is, as you can see, a beauty with many merits, never dull to be around.
Exactly. She's a much better daughter than Lisa could ever hope to be.
Then someone good will surely find her soon enough.
My, what a dry personality anyway. Ditch Lisa and choose Marlo. You'll definitely think, choosing Marlo was the right decision. In the future.
That's right. If you don't choose her now, someone else will snatch her away.
Will you shut up? Don't even joke about ditching her or anything like that.
Undeterred, Marlo attempted to seduce my fiancé, now husband, Noah. My parents also encouraged her, but Noah was not swayed by such talk.
Lisa is, to me, the cutest in the world, and I love her with all my heart. The same goes for our daughter, Madison. There's no room for a heavily made-up woman like you.
But I'm more beautiful.
So what? If you were as great as your parents claim, you'd have been married long ago.
Marlo is the cautious type. You know she can't just pick someone and go, this is the one, right away.
She's a smart girl, doesn't just follow a man easily.
Despite dragging Idris along forcefully.
You can't let your prey escape.
Pray. You mean the guy you thought was Lisa's fiancé?
Exactly. Marlo is quick to decide.
Unlike you, once she's made up her mind, she sticks to it.
And look where that's gotten you. All your property taken from you. Quick decisions, sure, but not accurate. And you guys, you spoil her too much. If you ask me, because of being pampered, she's just an old lady over 30 who doesn't know reality.
What did you say?
I'm over 30 myself, an old man, right? But you, for your age, your makeup, your clothes, it's like you're trying too hard to look young. And your parents are just overprotective. You should have taught her to be independent instead of spoiling her all the time.
My goodness. Are you saying there's something wrong with us?
Our parenting is perfect. Look how well Marlo turned out, so obedient.
If Marlo hadn't taken everything they said at face value, maybe she could have been happy like me.
Exactly. The fact that she's still single says it all.
Hearing the words from me and Noah, Marlo and our parents reacted.
You've been letting it all out since a while ago, haven't you?
Exactly. What's wrong with our Marlo, huh?
You, just because you're somewhat decent looking, you think you can get cocky.
Who's the one saying whatever they like? It doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man. If someone wants to stay single forever, that's their choice. But you're just relying on your parents and not making any effort yourself, are you?
That's not true. I'm doing my part by taking care of my parents at home. You don't know anything about me, so don't just say whatever you want.
Struck a nerve, did I?
Grr. What?
Lisa, don't just stand there zoning out. Marlo is being picked on, so you should back her up.
I'm firmly on Noah's side, so there's nothing for me to back up.
How heartless can you be? Don't you feel sorry for Marlo?
I do feel sorry.
Then why won't you say something?
The sorry Lisa means is it's a pity kind of sorry. You haven't changed at all from before, have you?
I've been beautiful from the past and still am now.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I won't comment on that. But have you ever thought about how much longer you'll have with your parents?
Eh? How much longer?
Logically, your parents will pass away before you. What will you do then? If by then you're still single and there's nobody around you, how will you live? The parents who always praised you won't be there anymore.
By that time, I'll be married to a wealthy, handsome man.
Are you still saying that? You said the same thing in middle school.
Wow, seriously?
Marlo appeared slightly taken aback by Noah's words. However, the parents.
By that time, your father and I will have made Marlo happy, so there's no worry.
That's right. Stop with the baseless talks.
You guys should stop saying such stupid things. Lisa decided her own path, became independent without relying on her parents, met me, and got married. Now, she's doing a great job as a mother. But what about you?
Nowadays, being a single woman isn't rare or anything. I'm fine as I am.
Whatever happens in the future, we need to live happily now.
Exactly. There's no point worrying about the unseen future. Unlike you guys, Marlo is destined to live freely.
Yeah, okay. Then live as freely as you like. Oh, but make sure you pay your taxes, okay? Living as you wish is ideal, but it's predicated on being able to pay taxes. If you're just living to play, that's a nuisance, okay?
I'm not causing you any trouble.
What do you think happens when everyone starts living carelessly like Marlo? All the guarantees needed to live would disappear.
You don't realize it, but by doing that, you're dragging down people who are trying hard. And didn't the guy you mistook for a fiancé take all your money?
Right? We almost forgot. There's that issue too.
Lisa, don't just be happy on your own. Give us a little support.
Exactly. If you're my sister, help me out. 1,000,000 yen a month would be enough, right? Huh?
Faced with Noah's reasonable words, Marlo and her parents became defensive and even had the audacity to demand 1,000,000 yen a month.
Even if I were a billionaire, I wouldn't give you guys a single yen.
I feel the same.
Why not? A family of 3 needs that much every month.
Lisa, you're still working, right? Then you should have that much to spare every month.
This is exactly the time when families should help each other out.
Say whatever you want, but this is seriously annoying, so I called the police.
Huh? Why would you call the police?
Right? That makes it seem like we did something wrong.
Why should the police be called just because we came to see our daughter?
Because you're making a scene and it's a nuisance. Get a clue.
I agree. I have no intention of relying on you for anything in the future. Nor do I expect anything from you. I considered our ties cut when I left home.
But you're our last hope, Lisa. We can't afford for you to cut ties with us.
Being with you is more trouble than it's worth.
Then at least show some gratitude for us raising you by helping out your father and me.
That's right. It's time to repay your parents now that you're an adult.
I don't owe you anything. Why are you begging now of all times?
Please, Lisa. We really don't have a home or money now.
We'll end up living on the streets at this rate.
We can't survive in the open at our age.
Maybe it's time you learn about the harshness of the world after living so carelessly until now.
From now on, the 3 of you should work together and do your best. That's it. Please don't ever come back. After we closed the front door, Marlo and her parents continued to make noise outside for a while. However, they were quickly taken away by the police who arrived shortly after. The property taken by Idris never returned, not a single yen. Moreover, since Marlo had actively given him money, the police did not take the matter seriously. Thus, Marlo and her parents ended up making debts for living expenses, which led to more borrowing to repay those debts, eventually drowning in debt. With the father retired, the mother a homemaker without any work history, and Marlo a self-proclaimed greenhouse flower and unemployed, their age and lack of work experience made it difficult for them to pass job interviews. As their debt repayments started to fall behind, they lost their home and any prospects of income, and eventually couldn't borrow money from anywhere. This led the three of them to hide their identities and live a life outdoors near the riverbanks. As for me,
We had visitors. Madison didn't notice at all.
You were sleeping soundly after all. The sun feels nice today.
they say sleep brings growth, so let's make sure you get plenty of naps.
I slept a lot and feel energetic now. Let's go to the park.
Oh, then let's go, all three of us.
Yes, let's take a walk there.
Yay, let's go.
I was married to Noah, and we had a daughter named Madison. My in-laws are aware of my family situation but have been very kind to me. We get along well and live close by, so sometimes my mother-in-law and I go out for tea together. When the time allows, we all dine together. Madison is 4 years old and goes to daycare every day, where she plays a lot with her friends. I wholeheartedly wish to protect this happiness forever. Having been raised surrounded by such people, I feel ready to face anything that comes my way. Above all, I believe I have the strength to protect my precious family. Together, we aim to build a home where smiles never fade. Watching Noah and Madison play joyfully, I am filled with immense happiness. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.